following is a demonstration of the councillor ballot paper with no group voting squares first preference sort. Set up tables to unfold the ballot papers. Prepare the area for the count. On a table, place a post-it note for each candidate and one for informals queries. Post-it notes must be placed on the table from left to right in the same order the candidates' names appear on the ballot paper. The informals queries post-it note should be placed last. Place the post-it notes in the middle of the table so counted ballot papers can eventually be moved from below to above each post-it note. In the polling place, the forms you will need are Polling Place Manager Register LG 405, Result Slip LG 412, and Polling Place Result Sheet for Councillor with No Group Voting Squares LG 511. Brief counting staff on formality using the examples provided in the Polling Place Manager Manual. The ballot box is not to be opened before 6 p.m. on election night. Check the seal numbers on the ballot box against those recorded at the start of the day. Check the ballot paper to ensure it is formal in accordance with the instructions for voting. Formal ballot papers are sorted to the candidates according to the number 1. Place the ballot paper below the post-it note for the candidate. Ticks and crosses are not considered for this type of ballot paper. If a ballot paper has a tick or a cross only, it is informal and placed on the informals queries pile. If a ballot paper has a number 1 and other marks, such as ticks or crosses, it is formal and placed on the pile for the candidate with number 1. Any ballot paper that is informal or you are unsure of, or has been challenged by a scrutineer, should be placed on the informals queries pile. After all ballot papers have been sorted, the polling place manager should examine and make a ruling on all ballot papers on the informals queries pile. For each candidate, ballot papers are counted in bundles of 100, flat, secured, with a rubber band. The odd bundle for each candidate is also kept flat and placed on top. When counting, ensure your eye falls on the square for that candidate. This technique helps to identify any ballot papers that have been sorted incorrectly. On the result slip LG 412, record the polling place name, name of the candidate, and total votes for the candidate. Attach the result slip to the top ballot paper for that candidate using a bulldog clip. Choose between a rubber band or a bulldog clip depending on the size of the bundle. Place a large rubber band around the piles of ballot papers for the candidate and move the ballot papers from below to above the post-it note. Repeat this process for each candidate and the informals pile. Transfer the figures from the result slip LG 412 to the result sheet LG 511. Use a calculator to add the total formal votes and informal votes to obtain the total votes. The total votes should equal or be close to the total councillor ballot papers expected in the ballot box figure recorded on the top of the result sheet. Write your name, sign and date the bottom of the result sheet LG 511. Phone the first preference results and the account of ballot paper figures to the returning officer. The first preference results will be displayed immediately on the New South Wales Electoral Commission website for the information of candidates, political parties, the public and the media. This brings us to the end of this video.